Greetings, I am Herbert Erpaderp, and today I'm here at Baines Park, though maybe you can't read that sign from here. Baines Park is at the top of town on Limestone Street in Ipswich City, which really isn't a very big city, but it does have just about everything you could need, including a hobby shop, CJ Vogler & Son, in the upper right corner of the map. Definitely recommended, though not especially relevant to this video. Baines Park is the home of the Western Suburbs Memorial and is one that I've driven past many times before without even realising that there was a war memorial here. Though to be fair, I do have a tendency to pay attention to the road while I'm driving. The memorial is along here in behind the garden, which, as you can see, is pretty well kept. I mean, it's nothing overly elaborate or anything, but it makes me happy to see these places not overgrown and well kept. This memorial is a digger statue atop a sandstone plinth, the base for which was laid on the 3rd of November 1917, before World War I even ended. The memorial itself was unveiled in December of 1917 by H.B. Carter, who was the chairman of the Returned Soldiers Residential Club, which I haven't actually heard of before, but I suspect at some point it became part of the Returned Services League, or RSL, which many Australians will be familiar with. The digger statue is a lot more recent than the plinth. The original was smashed and replaced in 2003. Another senseless case of vandalism, I believe, like the digger in Ebbw which I did a video about a couple of weeks ago. Obviously the statue was replaced, and if you ask me, it looks pretty good. As we see over here, there's a small stone block with a plaque that commemorates the completion of the restoration works on the 8th of November 2003. It is a shame these memorials get vandalised, but I'm pleased that they do get fixed. Over here you can see that the park isn't overly large, but it's well kept and pretty nice, and relatively quiet. There are better views from a nearby water tower, but this view isn't bad either. You can see for quite a distance on a nice clear day, and if it was convenient, I would come here and read under this tree. The plaques on this memorial list the names of 160 men, and one nursing sister. Unfortunately, 22 of these people did not survive. Let us now observe a minute of silence to reflect on their bravery and sacrifice. As you can see, this is not a very busy place, considering that this is in fact a city, and that's one of the main roads down there. That's absolutely not a negative thing, and I rather like that it's nice and quiet here, though this isn't the memorial's original location. It used to be on the corner of Brisbane and Burnett Streets and was moved around 1967, which I think was a good choice. I would imagine that the garden and stonework, including the steps, is a bit more recent, and this interesting hand railing, with supports made to represent rifles in the ground, is even more recent. I think it's pretty neat and definitely fits with the theme, though I have to admit that I didn't actually notice they were meant to be rifles at first. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Anyway, that was the Western Suburbs War Memorial. Don't let Ipswich's reputation ruin it for you, it's not that bad, and this is a neat place to visit if you happen to be in the area. I hope you found this interesting. I certainly did. I think it's quite nice to stop by these places that you might not otherwise see. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, why not subscribe, follow, ring the bell, become a patron or YouTube member, or maybe just come say hi on Discord or Twitch. Links to all of my things are in the description below, and as always, I shall return soon. So until then, be excellent to each other, and thank you for watching. Farewell.